I just received a new package. Let's see what's inside. It's the newest products from Megastro. New packaging, I see. Okay, there's one laptop stand and I guess two mobile holders. And all of these feature a 360-degree rotating base. They're new designs, so let's check them out. And there's a tool as well, which I imagine is to kind of loosen or tighten the hinges or the connections. Let's check this out. I've seen stands like this, but wow, that's actually well made. Solid aluminum, hear that? It's pretty tight as expected. I mean, that's what you kind of need. It's better to have a tight stand that can support your laptop than to have a overly loose one. And oh, do you hear that sound? Nice. I'm gonna start an ASMR channel with this. Very nice. It can easily rotate 360 degree with your laptop on top. I like the sturdiness already, but if you want, you can use the tool to kind of loosen it up a bit, because out of the box it's very tight as it should be. But if you have a lightweight laptop, you can loosen it a bit. I'm gonna keep it mostly stock because I have a pretty heavy laptop. In fact, let's try it out. I'm gonna keep my laptop on there and yeah, no problems. It's a 16-inch laptop. Legions are pretty heavy laptops and this thing has absolutely no issues supporting that. Although I did notice it wobbles quite a bit because there are no side supporting structures. There's just one connection at the middle, so you can kind of expect it to wobble with anything above, say, a 14-inch laptop, but it does support it just fine. Even if it didn't wobble, I don't think it's natural to use the laptop's keyboard at this elevation, so this is just to elevate your laptop screen, and as always, I recommend you keep a external keyboard and mouse. But man, listen to that sound. You have to angle it properly. I mean, gravity is a thing, right? You have to find the proper balance so that your laptop stays in place and this thing supports it easily. And yes, I have no doubt that this can support any laptop of any weight. In fact, we can do a test later to see exactly how much weight it supports. But yeah, you can see that's pretty much it. Super well made, easy to use stand that you can kind of collapse into a fairly slim form factor. Of course, it's not as easy to carry as a collapsible laptop stand the way we have seen before, but this rotating one has infinitely more adjustability than this one, the collapsible design one. I prefer this newer one because I don't carry a stand with me to most places, so I would rather have a nice one at my desk. In fact, I think this one will replace the wooden laptop stand as my main one. I'll use that for my secondary laptop. Okay, let's check out these mobile holders now. There are two of them. You know what that means. One of these field units is going to you, and I'll also throw in another laptop stand for you, so you can win those. I'll share more details at the end. Let's check this out first. So it's a very similar design. It has a rotating disc on the bottom and a single arm supporting your phone. And the rotating mechanism on this is a little tighter than the laptop stand one. The whole thing is super lightweight, but the disc is kind of tight. It doesn't rotate as easily. And unlike the laptop stand one, I didn't really find any Allen key or anything in the box. So yeah, you can't adjust this one easily. Unless you have a tool with you, then yeah, you can do that. Let's do a quick weight test, shall we? Let's see how much weight these two can handle. Okay, there you go. The laptop stand itself weighs that much, around 840 grams. I'm gonna push it down with my palm as uniformly as I can until it kind of folds. Wow, it's actually going near the limit of the scale. Like the scale that I have is almost 10 kg limit, and you saw that it can easily handle almost 8 to 9 kgs, even more than that, before it buckles. So yeah, I can confirm that it can pretty much handle any laptop you can put on there. It will wobble as I showed you earlier, but it can support a laptop upright without any issues. Let's look at the stand. The stand itself is light, as I mentioned, 130 grams, and I'm gonna try and push it down, and it reached almost 4 kgs before it buckled down. So yeah, I think it's safe to say that this thing can support any smartphone, because smartphones are not usually heavier than 250 grams these days. But unfortunately, yeah, my suspicion was right. This disc is a bit too tight, so rotating it is not always that easy. It doesn't rotate as easily as the laptop stand, mainly because of the light design. I gave the surface a quick wipe to make sure that these shoes are holding on right, but still the entire stand was moving when I was trying to rotate my phone. I did find some kind of a technique. You kind of have to push it down with your hand and then kind of rotate, then it does work. But Megastro, if you can loosen this disc a little bit, I think that'll work. Because the whole thing is super light. It's 130 grams as we saw. So the force needed to turn this thing is actually more. But other than that, it's a functional stand. It's pretty self-explanatory. It holds your phone. And yeah, it's super well made. Entirely made of aluminum. Really good stuff. And there you go, that's it. 2 cool new products from Megastro. And again, there's a giveaway. You can win one of these mobile holders and a collapsible laptop stand from me. It's the usual style, I'll pick winners based on who I think deserves it. So you can follow me here on YouTube and on my Instagram. And while you're there, why not follow Megastro as well? They actually host their own giveaways there, so you can participate in that too if you wish. And if you want to buy one for yourself, you can go to their site and use the code HPGeek10 to get 10% off. These are well worth the price, I'm telling you, like they are really good quality stuff. As you probably know, I personally use their products and I really like it. So yeah, that's it for now. Good luck.